Come on in, come on in. Hey, Shalom, Mark, Shalom. Early morning lesson, like literally just woke up. Let's get this thing started. All right, Shalom. This is Howard One by Nyasha of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem, Ha Rakah Kwadash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Agwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. All right. Shalom to the Akim here at Lions Den. You know what I mean? This lesson real quick, even though I hit live by mistake, but we rocking and rolling. This lesson real quick, Yahweh Ratazad going to be dealing with this recent interview with Zelensky. All right. Zelensky and Trump. Now, matter of fact, I'm going to go to it real quick so I can make the screen better. I'm going to get a scripture to back it up. All right. It says here, Mark 3. Let's go here real quick. Just start off. Mark 3:24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand, man. So that kingdom that was established with America, with NATO, with the European Union, with its allies, such as Ukraine, which is a weak ally for America, but a stronger ally for Europe, protection for Europe. Their conglomerate is breaking up, just like it says in Daniel chapter 2. All right, the time of the 10 toes. So everything, they're all falling apart. They're all going separate ways, and ultimately, it's going to leave America standing on its own. All right, the gazing stock, as the scriptures say. So it says here, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand, man. So we're witnessing the fall of Esau's kingdom on this earth, man. All right, but the Lord is breaking it down from the foundations before he destroys it, rooting this place up. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And what we're witnessing is Zelensky, Trump, they're divided, all right, on their decisions against Russia. Now it says, if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. So their end is coming. Zelensky, Trump, America, their dominance and hegemony in the earth is ending, and it's time for the Israelites, the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to rule. We're in that time, man. All right, so we're witnessing Satan rise up against themselves, all this different infighting and confusion in the midst of war. You know, it's going to cause ultimately the downfall of all those that are involved, such as America, Ukraine, right? Because Trump stated that without military backing from the U.S., the war with Russia and Ukraine would only lasted a week or 2 weeks. Russia would have wiped them out fast. So because you had people like Biden sneak into office as they did to push their agenda with the you know what, right? That serpent snuck in and bit fast, man. Sunken his poison into these people, right? And also push their agenda to go against Russia to get that war started. And now Trump can't stop it. They're trying to. He said this deal for rare earth minerals, meaning you want us to protect you, well, we're gonna come over there and get some minerals from your ground, because America doesn't have the raw minerals to make certain technology, in the direction they're going. All right. So they're saying, hey, Zelensky, we coming over there to take our rare earth minerals. We're gonna be digging, and that by doing so, they're gonna naturally provide protection to whatever area the U.S. Workers are at. So it's going to create a small umbrella of protection over Ukraine if this deal goes through. All right, sorry about that. But so let's listen to the. I want to listen to this interview, a little clip of it. It's something that caught my attention, and let me see if I can get to it without my sound cutting out. Go to this one. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna play a little clip of it, a little piece, man. All right, how do I bring this up? Here we go. All right, so this dude came over here begging for money. And you know, if you ever watched a lot of mobster movies, when uh, when a leader has the upper hand and they like, yo, look, I don't want to get involved with this dude, so we're gonna cut him off in front of the whole world. So that's what they did. They made him, um, they exposed him in front of the whole world. That's what Trump and his cabinet did. They started mocking him, talking about he don't have a suit. Why you ain't wear a suit inside the Oval Office? Don't you have respect for the whatever? Then next thing you know, if you think about it, uh, Elon Musk, he was in the Oval Office with his son, straight disrespecting the president, telling the president to shut up. Um, what's his name? Um, Elon Musk. He wasn't wearing a suit, you know. He was wearing casual wear, just like this brother, this guy. He's wearing a uniform to represent his soldiers, you know, and he in the middle of war. So he was basically mocking this dude in front of everybody, right? To basically separate. But it's impossible because we know what the scriptures say. Let's get that real quick before I move on. All right, let's get that real quick. We know what the scriptures say. Let me go ahead. Let's go to this one. And then I'm gonna play the clip. This is Jeremiah 50 and 45. It says here, behold, no, that's not it. Hold on. 45, so like, therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he have taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he have purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Now, the Chaldeans today would represent those elite bankers, but also these Americans, man. This is the land where they dwell at, all right? People that are in that Babylonian state of mind. Now, this is the purpose that the Most High has against this place, man. There's nothing going to stop it. So they're going to try to say, nah, we ain't dealing with Zelensky. Nah, we ain't dealing with Taiwan. Nah, we're not dealing with Israel. But eventually, one of those proxy nations, those smaller countries, are going to pull America into this war against Russia. All right. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. See, they trying to hide and save face. And no, we ain't got nothing to do with it. We good. We just want to build up America, make America great again. You know, America first. But nah, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And it's most likely going to be Israel that's going to draw America into a hot war once they start dropping nukes over there in what's called the Middle East. And once China goes to war with Taiwan, or this deal doesn't go through with Ukraine. But the main kicker is that one with Iran and Israel. All right. So now it says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And you can see what's his name, man? Zelensky trying to pull Trump, pull America into this damn war. They're like, just give us the nukes. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. All right. So now let's go here real quick. I'm gonna go back to this clip and play the damn clip. Kill the suspense. All right, check it out. The point is at the 32 mark. I'm gonna try to turn it down a little bit.
Us. And and also it's about the need. Yes, between, like the president said, you have big, nice ocean. Yes, between us. But if we will not stay, Russia will go further to Baltics and to
You heard
Poland,
that?
strongest partner of the Ukraine. And of course, Europe.
You sure got
I
my
think
sound.
Europe is very important. I want to speak about it with the president.
See, it's envy, man. It's envy. He envious. He like, yo, yeah, you got waters between y'all. Yeah, Trump just said that to him before the statement. He said, yo, we got waters between us. Big, massive waters. What makes us want to be a part of this? We was a part of it anyway. He was a part of it before, you know? Look, listen.
Yes, Europe is very important for us because we really defend Europe for today. All Europeans really recognize that we are defending the line and they have real life and our people are dying. That's why they helped us. And also, it's about the need. Yes, between, like the president said, you have big, nice ocean. Yes, between us. But if we will not stay, Russia will go further to Baltics and to Poland, by the way. But first to the Baltics. It's understandable for them.
Right. So basically, man, can I pull that up? Let me pull up a map real quick, man. Hopefully I don't mess this up, but I just want to see something real quick. Um, let me see. Map of Europe. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find this map real quick. This might be all right. Uh, um, mm, mm, mm. All right. Let me see if I can pull this, John. Because that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of Russia. If they take Ukraine, I can't find it. If I can't find it, I'll just talk about it. If they take Ukraine, they're gonna take what's this other place, man? There you go. There you go. I show it. It says here, check it out. If you can see it, make sure everybody can see it. All right, so Russia is here. And we know in Ezekiel 38, let's get that real quick. I'll just read it off of here. Let's get Ezekiel 38. I'm gonna get to my point, but yeah, real fast. Ezekiel 38 and 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog. All right, this will be Gog right here. The land of Magog. This is the land of Eastern Eurasia. This whole area right here. Um, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. So this would be the chief house, which would be Moscow, which would be the capital of the old USSR, the old Soviet Union. All right, the old Soviet Social Republic, which later changed into the Red Army, and the Red Army established what would be called the Soviet Union. And in 1991, the Soviet Union fell because of Europe's European Union's rise to power and exalting America, the whore, to dominance, which brought um, economics downfall to Russia. So Russia, since 1991, has been building up for this very day, building up for war. All right. I'm gonna wait. Okay. It says here Moscow, right? So let me get off this page because a lot of damn hacking sites. All right. It says here, look, Russia. Damn. Now, if Russia takes Ukraine, see Ukraine right here, they're ultimately going to go into Belarus because they take Ukraine because what's guarding Belarus and Lithuania and Latvia, Estonia, what's guarding these places is Ukraine, right, and their sovereignty, and then Europe, Western Europe behind them. So if Russia takes Ukraine, Belarus is gone, Lithuania is gone, Latvia is gone, Estonia is gone, and next would be Finland. So all of these, except for Finland, I think were originally USSR countries. So Russia wants to annex these states back to Russia. All right, Mother Russia, as they call it. So let's get scripture. It says here, verse 3, Ezekiel 38:3, and say, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, I am against thee, O God, against, so the Lord is against Russia. The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, the chief prince, the ruler of this area, which would be Moscow, the Kremlin, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaw. So the Lord took control of the mind of Putin and that the Russian conglomerate and bringing them back into that USSR, that Soviet Union uh, status. They want to bring all those countries back under them. All right. Um, where is that? I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth. So since 2016, you've been hearing about Russia stepping forward again. With the after the Brexit that happened in 2016. So the rise of European Union caused the fall of Russia. Now the fall of the European Union, the staggering of the European Union, America and NATO is causing the rise of Russia and China and BRICS. It says, put hooks into thy jaws and bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords. So the Lord basically saying, since 1991, he's going to build up Russia and all his allies to be a military dominance on this earth in these last days for war. All right, so let's go back to this clip and let's hear Zelensky talking his shit. All right, make sure I got my sound. All right, you got to do that on here, man. Make sure you got your sound. All right, let's play it. Look, he said, "Yo, you got waters between y'all, so y'all good. You think you good, America? You know, look, you can see, look at the jealousy, that envy. And he look, he feeling it. Look at the pride, man.
because they've been in the USSR. They've been one of the republics
Come
of,
on, let's run
because
it back.
we really defend Europe for today. All Europeans really recognize that we are defending line, and they have real life, and our people are dying. That's why they helped us. And also, it's about the NATO. Yes, between, like the president said, you have big, nice ocean. Yes, between us. But if we will not stay, Russia will go further to Baltics and to Poland, by the way. But first to the Baltics. It's understandable for them because they've been in the USSR. They've been one of the republics of the USSR.
See, Poland and all of them were one of the republics of the old USSR. So Russia wants that back. They want to take all those countries and nations back to themselves. And what's stopping it is Ukraine.
And Putin wants
This prophecy happening right before our eyes, yo.
to bring them back to his empire. It's a fact. And when he will go there, if we will not stay,
Mm,
you will fight.
mm, mm. He said, "Yo, if look at look, he can't open the damn eyes, boy. If I ain't feeling this shit was a person, boy, he ain't feeling nothing he talking about, cause he know he gonna get pulled into that war. World War III is coming, and this guy here, he just saying it. He's saying it clearly, like, yo, look, if we don't, not we, but if Ukraine doesn't stop Russia from taking those European nations like Latvia, Poland, and all I just showed you, then if they don't stop them, eventually Russia's gonna dominate and go across that water and try to take America. That's prophecy. Let's get it. I'm gonna read it from here. This is Ezekiel 38 and 11. And thou shalt say, that day is coming, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. So eventually Russia is going to make their way across that water. And as you see, Russia has ships and submarines down by Cuba that you don't hear about no more, right? They could also come through Alaska, because it's only about 44, 55 miles between um, the tip of Russia and the tip of Alaska. And they can come down through Alaska, make their way through Canada, the southern borders of Canada, and then go right over Maine, where America has their main nuclear site. One of the main nuclear sites is in Maine, and then go right into New York or wherever they want to go. All right, so they don't even have to go across the water. They can go through Alaska. They can send ships, submarines to the borders of America or out in the waters and shoot them, shoot missiles. Russia even has the capability to shoot a Mach 7 missile, a ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile, all the way from Russia's soil all the way to America. America doesn't have that power yet to really launch missiles straight at Russia and them from the soils of America. All right. So it says here, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, and I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, man. So eventually, the Lord is going to bring Russia against this place, and it's going to scare the hell out these damn Chaldeans. All right, and that water, the abundant waters and treasures, is not going to stop it. I'm play this.
Your American soldiers, it doesn't matter. Do you have ocean or not? Your soldiers will fight.
Mr. President, would you be willing to visit Ukraine, maybe?
He said, "Yo, it don't matter if you have an ocean or not. Your soldiers are going to fight." You see that? So they didn't trap. The Lord didn't set a trap for him. He said, "I have set a snare for thee, and thou art also caught." All right, also caught. So why? Because the Lord has caught many nations before. I'm trying to see which one I want to get because these Jones is fire right here. All right, let's get Jeremiah 51. Let's go to Jeremiah 51. Share this tab. Jeremiah 51, and let's get to the point. 13. Let's start at 13. All right, because eventually, let's go to 1 real fast. Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. It's gonna happen. Right now, they think it's impossible. They're like, how it gonna happen? You know? And I will send unto Babylon, basically foreign nations, fanners that shall fan her, that shall basically attack her and shake this place up. They're gonna come up to the land and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. How did that happen? You know? So now let's go here. Let's get to the point. Here you go. Jeremiah 51 and 12, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. So now they're setting up their defenses for America, building up its defense. Make the watch strong. Yeah, get as strong as you want. Build up, put your hands up. Go ahead, try to block. That's what Most High is telling America. Yeah, make the watch strong. Build it up. Set up your watchmen. But guess what? Prepare the ambushes. See, the Lord preparing ambushes for this place. For Yahweh have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. See that? Remember, he said this is his will against this place. It's for it to be destroyed. Um, it says, "O thou that dwellest upon many waters." That's just what Zelensky was saying. That's how you know America is Babylon, not the damn Roman Empire. America is surrounded by bodies of water, except for like with Canada. But Canada is basically part of America. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures. How is it abundant in treasure? Because of the waters, the imports, the exports, the dollar, the dominance, the military excursions that America goes on. That's why the scriptures say they neither keep at home. You know, they got to go all the way across them waters to get in other people's business. It says, "O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy greed, thy covetousness. All right, ill-gotten gain, the measure of thy. The Lord said He appointed their bound that they cannot pass. So like I'm sipping some there's some aloe with some cayenne pepper. It's a good morning wake up. This is strawberry aloe with cayenne pepper, good for your bloodstream and your heart. But yeah, man, O thou that dwells upon many waters. So America's that nation that uses its water for its military dominance, economic dominance in the world, and also for its evasion to be able to hide. Well, we ain't got nothing to do with it. You can't come to us. You know, we out in the waters, far away from all that shit. Well, check this out. Let's get let's go to Nahum real fast. Nahum 3 and I don't want to start from here. Well, why not? Nahum 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city. See, the Lord is saying destruction to this place. They say, God bless America. Nah, God damn America. It is a it is all full of lies and robbery, man. It's not this place is full of lies and robbery. Everything it gotten is it got by covetousness. But the Lord said the measure of thy robbery, thy covetousness, has come to an end. The prey departeth not. It never let us free. Motherfucker said, give us free. He never gave us that shit. You gotta get a passport and you still a damn American. The noise of a whip. See, this is Nahum seeing the vision of the destruction of ancient Babylon. Just like we see the destruction of this Babylon. We've seen Russia and all these nations testing and doing nuke tests and showing off their missiles, right? Everything's being shown off. All right. So in the spirit, I always say the kingdom is already prepared. Well, the destruction of America has already happened. It's written in the spirit. You know what happens in the spirit is as in heaven, so shall it be upon earth. So what's commanded in the spirit is done. It just has to manifest in this physical realm, and we just got to wait for it. All right. So the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of jumping chariots. You could picture Ezekiel 38 happening, building up towards America. The horsemen lifteth up the bright sword. So Russia and all those nations have lifted up the bright sword, and that day is coming. And the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. There is none of end of their corpses. They stumble upon corpses. That's how bad it's going to be here. So this is prophecy. That's what's coming to this place. Not make America great again. You know. Here go the point. I'm gonna get to the point. Here you go. Let's go here. Um, let's go here. All right. Nahum 3 and 8. It says here, "Art thou better?" See, no, 3 and 7. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee, because the Lord said He's gonna make America a gazing stock. And what is that? That means she's gonna be abominable, filthy, economic downfall. You know, all the policies and backdoor deals that America was doing, it's all gonna be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now, by making America a gazing stock, that means somebody's standing alone as well. It says, and it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee. All right, America's not gonna have any allies in Europe anywhere. And say Nineveh is laid waste. So today, spiritually, America is also Nineveh. Spiritually, America is Babylon. Spiritually, America, the same judgment that fell on these places is going to fall on this place. All right, America spiritually Egypt and Sodom. So those judgments that the Lord put on those places, He's bringing that wrath here towards this place. All right, it says Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? Nobody gonna be able to help this place. It says, thy mother shall be sore confounded and ashamed of this place. So Europe is going to pull away from America. especially with America pulling out, Trump trying to pull America out of NATO, leaving Europe hanging, no more military defense. Nahum 3 and 8, it says, "Art thou better than populous No?" All right. And populous No just means no Amen. No was an idol that they worshipped in that area. All right. And populous would be like Thebes and Memphis. All right. Over in Egypt. So the Lord was talking to Ashurbanipal of Nineveh, the Assyrians, and he's saying to them, like, yo, look, I used you to go against Thebes, Egypt. I used Assyria, the Assyrian Empire. That's what the Lord did. He used the Assyrian Empire and Nineveh to fight against Egypt and take them down. Even though Egypt being Thebes and Memphis, north and south, but Thebes was the capital, and they did idol worship there to an idol named No. All right, No Ammon. Um, they were rich, they were wealthy, they were uh, inhabited. They also were into idol worship, right? Uh, but the Lord said, look, they had allies. There you go. They had allies. They had military backing, financial backing from like Libya and all these other nations. I'm about to read it. Egypt was backed by all those other African countries, but they still fell like nothing to Nineveh in 664 BC. All right, if you write that down, 664 BC. It was the battle between Taharqua, all right, Taharqua and Ashurbanipal. Is a good war to learn about. The battle between Thebes and Memphis against the Assyrian Empire with Nineveh. The Lord made that happen. That was history that the Most High Yahweh made happen. He brought up um, Ashurbanipal against Taharqua and caused Egypt to fall in 664 BC, and a lot of them ran up into Sudan. All right, that's why you got a lot of them Sudanese calling themselves Egyptians. So now, the Lord saying, "Yo, look, Nineveh, you tripping." So same thing with America. The Lord used America to come up against us, to take us down, to put us in slavery. Right. So now the Lord is going to take this place down. He like, yo, you getting prideful. Art thou better than populous? No. So is America better than this place? It was Nineveh better than Egypt, but Egypt still fell. Is America better than Nineveh, Assyria, the Assyrian Empire? But Assyrian Empire fell. Art thou better than populous? No, or Thebes, that was situated among the rivers? See, because at that time, Thebes and Egypt were known for their waters reservoirs, the conduits. They were known to be surrounded by water, and they would use that for their defense, for their economy, for excursions, military excursions, going to take robbing and stealing, killing from nations and come back to their waters. So they were surrounded by water, protected by their that water, just like America. Art thou better than populous? No, that was situated among the rivers that had the waters round about it. What America got waters round about it, and it caused America now to be prideful and think that it can separate from these wars. Nope, you're gonna get pulled right into it. That had the waters round about it, right? Just like America's abundant in treasure, dwells upon many waters, whose rampart was the sea, right? And her wall was from the sea. And rampart just means her borders, all right? So America's borders is surrounded by water, just like ancient Egypt's borders was surrounded by what is that called? The Cassiar River, the Tigris, and then you had um, the Red Sea. There you go. This is the sea right here. All right, the Cassiar River, the Tigris River. Is one more. Um, but then you had the Red Sea right here. So all of this was surrounding Egypt. That's why we know about it. We know about the Tigris and all these different rivers from dealing with Egypt. I know about the Atlantic Ocean. Now they call it the Gulf of America. So they all about them waters. It says Ethiopia and Egypt and were right. So like Memphis were her strength, and it was infinite. All right. So ancient Egypt was infinite. It was powerful. Backed by Ethiopia, backed by Memphis. The other parts of Egypt. Put and Lubin were thy helpers. So Put and Lubin, which means Libya. All right, these are Libyan. I think it's east, northern and southern Libya. Not be eastern and western. So they were rich in resources, as we know, and they were backing ancient Egypt at that time. But Egypt still look. Yet she was carried away, and this happened in 664 BC. Egypt still fell to Assyria. She went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets. So even though ancient Egypt was surrounded by all that water, had all the protection of its allies, right? It still got taken away captive because of the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Yet was she carried away. She went into captivity. Her young children also dashed into pieces at the top of all the streets. And they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. Thou also shalt be drunken. Thou shalt be hid. I always say, get thee into darkness. You know, thou shalt be hid. All right. So Americans gonna try to hide. Thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy. See that day is coming. So America also, just like he told Nineveh, he said, "You're gonna seek strength." And Nineveh had to seek strength because of the enemy in 612 BC, the fall of Nineveh. He was telling Nineveh, like, "Yo, look, I used you to take down these Egyptians. Now I'm about to take your ass down. If you don't stop with all that pride." Nineveh's so wicked, as you could read the book of Jonah, they would cut off our noses and cut off our ears, man, being prisoners there to take away your identity. They do that here in America, man. It take away your identity. All right, and because America's abundant in treasures, let me get this real quick. Let's get that. There you go. Let's get Isaiah 47 real quick. 'Cause this is prophecy happening right in front of our face. Look, Isaiah 47:1. This is not what I want. Though. I want verse 7. Come down and sit in the dust, man. Sit in obscurity. Go hide. Sit in destruction and confusion. All right. Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon, pure reflection of ancient Babylon, the business, the uh, the idol worship, the imprisonment, you know, the blasphemy. That's why the Lord gave that vision to Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar, because it was talking about when it talks about the head of gold, um, the breastplate of silver, the legs of brass, and the feet of iron, all that, so on and so on. Uh, it's showing the breakdown of a kingdom. What kingdoms? A satanic kingdom upon this earth. And it's going to end with Esau. All right, the weakest of all the nations. So come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. As is the mother, so is the daughter. Sit on the ground. So this place is going to be brought down as a third world country. There is no throne, no more hegemony in the earth, no more rulership, dominance. Instead, uh, Babylon is going to be looking for help, seeking help because of the enemy. O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Now let's go down to here, verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. See, just like um, Nineveh did, and Egypt. Put and Ludin were her helpers. Excuse me. But she still went into captivity. It got destroyed. So just like America has its backing from Europe and from its allies over in NATO, this place is still gonna get destroyed. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. See, they didn't think about the prophecies, man, and what the Most High, the knowledge of the Most High. That's why he said we're blessed to have the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The knowledge meaning the knowing of what He's done in this earth and what He's about to do and what He commands of us today in the present. But to know what He's about to do and what He's done in the past, man. Neither did us remember the latter end of it. All right. What did the Lord do to Egypt? What did the Lord do to Nineveh? What did He do to Sodom and Gomorrah? What did He do to ancient Babylon? Oh, yeah. You don't remember that? Okay, let me remind you. That's what the Most High saying. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly. Didn't I just read that in Ezekiel 38? Where it said all of them dwelling carelessly, you know, without walls. The Lord said He's going to send Russia against that place. That sayest in thine heart, see the conscience and the politics of America. They're saying, what? I am. Make America first. And none else beside me. They're trying to keep that dollar hedge money in the earth, their dollar dominance, their military dominance. They don't want nobody beside them. They just proved that by looking at Zelensky like, yo, we helped you. We helped you. You ain't help us. You're beneath me. It says, this is what America's saying. I shall not sit as a widow. A widow means it has no lovers, no helpers. But that day is coming. All right. Neither shall I know the loss of children, loss of its citizens and um, proxies, allies. It says, what? But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children and the widowhood. This is going to happen. They can't stop it. They shall come upon thee in their perfection. So the Lord is perfecting everything that He said. He's building up Russia, according to Ezekiel 38, building up these nations with their missiles, right? So when they're all perfected, that's when the Lord gonna bring the pain, like Method Man. For the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. So the Lord is build up your power, build up your structure, build up your vast kingdom, right? And all your witchcrafts and your policies and change your policies. Do whatever you gotta do. But watch this. The Lord gonna He's gonna throw that spade down on their ass. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. See, they trusted that America surrounded by water. They trusted that their military might wouldn't fail in the earth. But what does Zelensky say? Your troops will fight. They're gonna have to fight, all right? But what did the Lord say about America's troops? Let's see real quick. Make sure I got my sound. All right, this is Nahum. Let me see. One second, Salakia. Here you go. This is Nahum 3:11. Thou also shalt be drunken, thou shalt be hid, thou also shalt seek strength because of the enemy. All thy strongholds, so strongholds, they're military camps that they have in different places. Scriptures say that they neither keepeth at home, right? So all thy strongholds, so wherever your military is at in the world, shall be like fig trees with the first ripe fruit, figs. All right. So all these nations are gonna be right there trying to attack this place, man. As soon as they build it up. If they be shaken, if those bases are attacked, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. So whoever's trying to fight against them, they're gonna win. Right? And they're gonna be forced to fight. So let's go back here real quick. Isaiah 47:10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none else seeth, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee. All right, supposed to be a God fearing country. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. See that therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it ariseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So now let me get this real quick. That's right, man. I read Mark real. I think I read Mark because Satan is divided against Satan, so we know the end is coming. It's close. All right. Ooh, let's go here real quick. Jeremiah 50:26. That's right, man. He said, "Thou that dwellest upon many waters." That same thing Zelensky saying. They like, yo, you got all, yeah, you got bodies of water around you, but you're still not safe. All right. Let's go to 26 because this is what the Most High about to command. Let's start from 25. Yahweh hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. So he already did that in World War II. You know, it opened it up and said, you know what, I'm gonna give this to humanity and let them destroy each other. The waster to destroy, and that can reach from one country to another. Is all a trap to bring about the last prophecy, the last days prophecies. 200 million warheads hitting this place. Yahweh have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. Right, the Most High could have brought anything, as it says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, if I'm not mistaken. He could have brought anything, even damn Godzilla or a bunch of lions just to clear the damn land. You know, set a bunch of gorillas loose or some shit. But instead, the Lord said He's gonna destroy it with fire, and through uh, that process of fire and reflection of His wrath, he decided to write the story of World War III. All right, for this is the work of Yahweh of the heavenly armies in the land of the Chaldeans that they built over here. All right, called America or Babylon. Come against her from the utmost borders. So her borders are going to be attacked. All right, and that's what Zelensky was saying. Like you will feel it. You're going to feel it too. You don't feel it now, but because you got all these waters, but you will feel it too. That way, like, don't tell us what we're supposed to feel. Don't tell us what we're supposed to feel. And they kicked him out and shit. Gave Zelensky the Uncle Phil. You know, Uncle Phil used to always throw out Jazzy Jeff on Fresh Prince. Come against her around from the utmost border. Open her storehouses. Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. That day coming, man. All right. So let me get this, man. One more. Matter of fact, let's go to it. Because this is happening, man. Call Halayim Leah Shimmy. I was shy. These devils is speaking prophecy. Wait a let's go here. Two. There you go. Go ahead. Habakkuk 2:2. 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. We're in that appointed time, and the visions is playing out. It's happening. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie, man. All right. So the prophecies are speaking, even causing these damn puppets to speak. Zelensky, like, yo, you got waters between you and I, but you're gonna feel the same pain we feel. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. All right. So yeah, let me oh shit, I don't know how long I ain't had no damn sound, but hopefully you heard me. All right. So yeah, man, I just read this. So I'm gonna read this one again just in case. But it says here, the vision is yet for an appointed time, and at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right. So they're speaking prophecy. Prophecies. The prophecies are speaking. All right. Hey, Shalom. We stand corrected. Shalom, Shalom, brother Arai Allah in this camp, Lions Den. Shalom, Kanak. All right. But yeah, this was interesting. Go to this meeting with Zelensky, and you heard what he said. Let's play it back now, right here. mm, mm. Yeah. So with that, man, I hope this was edifying, man. Prophecies are speaking. It's a beautiful thing, man. We almost out of here. So with that, I'm gonna end it. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem, Harakak Kodash, Mama. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim and Akwatim, the children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. Let me check the comments. All right, yeah, Khan. It was like a quick moment where there was no sound, but this sound now. All right. It was just a quick little short instance of no sound, so hopefully it got sound now. I'm gonna wrap it up. Khan, we hear you. Oh, we can hear you. Khan, brother. All right, no doubt, man. Hopefully y'all were edified and y'all enjoyed this one, man. See you on the next one. I'm out.